Good morning, students. कैसे हैं आप लोग? My name is Deepak Gamba, assistant professor in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. So in last class, we were discussing fiscal policy, and in today's class, we will see what is globalization and what is the impact on Indian culture. So we'll see. Globalization is what is the meaning of globalization? Globalization has wide role to play worldwide. It has left back and footprints at every sphere of life, not only in India, but the interchange of worldviews and ideas has resulted in a major transformation of lifestyle and life standard of people globally. First of all, you should know what is globalization. If you are selling something in India, then you can sell it not only in India, you can sell it worldwide. That was globalization. The scene detail. First of all, we are seeing just introduction. What is the introduction of it? Okay, globalization has worldwide role to play worldwide. It has left back to footprints at every sphere of life, not only in India, but the interchange of world views and ideas has resulted in a major transformation of a lifestyle and living standard of people globally. And the Indian culture is nowhere to this transformation process. Our deep-rooted traditions and customers have um, lose up their hold and the emergence of globalization. India has a rich cultural background and pride of its culture to famous throughout the world. Globalization has not only inculcated the waste minimization in India, but conversely in Indian culture has also spread its impact globally. Culture and tradition of any graphic reason holds a special significance with respect to its boundary from the other. The uniqueness has been disturbed to the varying degree in view of globalization. Such an impact is very much pronounced when they hit a developing country like India. Now is globalization. What is the term globalization is itself self-explanatory. It is an international platform for maintaining evenness in the living mode of people all over the world. Globalization is the result in the interchange of widely views, opinions, and the various aspects of the culture everywhere around the world. This is the means of providing the international and of intermingling of people from different sectors, culture and dialects and learn to move and approach especially without hurting and affecting each other's prestige. Globalization initiated with the mass traveling to other graphic areas for explanation. Then with the interest of travel and enjoying a personal space, then come the era of searching employment opportunities anywhere on the globe to win the contest of survival of the fittest. With every advancement of human approach, the globalization started on rooting at footprints at every place. In today's era, the various means of telecommunication, social media, and most importantly, the internet has a big role to play in of globalization. Globalization has both positive and negative impacts throughout the globe, right from the environmental changes from the climatic influence, the air, water, soil pollution, etc., to the cybercrime. Globalization has a huge contribution on effects of scientific advancement, but it may be a business, trade, work exposure of the economy and financial status of a country. No field is left behind the reach of globalization. Now, how it impacts the Indian culture. The culture of any country does not only portray the region and the language of the region, but it starts with the mindset of the mentality and the residing citizens. Indian culture is quite rich with the respect to heritage and resources, and more importantly, due to welcoming approach of the citizens, India is bouquet of flowers, varying religion, dialect, edibles, traditions, custom, music, arts, and architecture, bundled into single unit of patriotism and unity. The common factor which all these diversities in the Indian mindset of welcoming, greeting, celebrating in a united way with immense affection and togetherness. This is the rich essence of Indian culture that has attracted many foreigners to stay back in India and mingle into its external fragrance. When we analyze this rich culture, With the globalization point of view, we can find many punch holes of westernization of mixing other faiths and culture into a beautifully woven blanket. Let us closely analyze the impact of globalization of Indian culture. A family culture. Let's start with the key attraction of Indian joint family culture. The joint families have become a strange surprise to Indians, especially to those residing in the metropolitan cities in a small flat culture with the nuclear families blooming up like mushrooms in the rain. We have lost the patience to get adjusted to joint families, imbibing the values of the elders and getting the young ones brought under the shadow of their grandparents. Children have started treating grandparents like guests or visitors, and such an upbringing is one of main reasons of increasing old age homes, as those children consider their own parents as burden in their state of authorhood. Marriage values. Similarly, marriage have also lost their values. It's very much evident from the increasing number of divorce cases and extramarital affairs reported very every now. And then marriage used to be considered as bonding the souls which will be linked even after the death. But today, marriage is like professional bonds, so-called commitment to share life without compromising the self-interest. The eco factor in the Indian youth is again a product of globalization. Well, as to both the gardeners were kept at a distance with lot of restrictions and limitations to the approach for ages of a culture. With the emergence of globalization and Western culture, youth have started mixing well with each other. The friendly approach and the socializing feature is what appreciable, but the total breakout of restrictions have adulterated the Indian mindset, playing up with the physical relationship. This has given birth now relationship in India like relationship also the increased case of rape and sexual abuse cases are the result of private mind and which again the important values very much linked to our mother culture. Social values. We have the incorporated values of treating the guest as food, warm-hearted welcoming, greeting elders with due respect, and the celebrity every small first with great color of enjoyment and togetherness. Such as a wide gathering with folio and light can hardly be seen today. People heavily restricted themselves in social interaction. The interaction in the present generation is highly diplomatic considering the financial status and wealth. We have lost our social values and cheerful blessings of togetherness. The present generation are more happy celebrating Valentine's Day rather than Holi and Diwali. Food, culture, clothing, and dialect. Indian food, clothing, and languages are varied with respect to different states. The food varies in its taste, but every food has its own nutrition value, and every region is specified and rich in medicine profession with the home remedies. Even the clothing varies different states, which is very much particular in maintaining the dignity of women. The various cuisines from all over the world to have different flavors to adjust to the food ingredients that have inflated the popularity of junk food items, which has increased the health disorders in the country. Again, the testing like the suiting for the mealtime inappropriate match and Indian type of climate. Now last is employment and agriculture sector. India was uh, Primarily an agriculture-based country, while the advanced globalization and the cropping of MNCs, the farming has lost its prime value in India. Agriculture science has the least focus among the youngsters who consider farming as a shameful profession and look down upon the same. Employment through MNCs have lucrative views attracting the bulk of manpower who are working the other countries as their customer care representative. We are losing our health status, slowly getting the age of economic slavery due to these MNCs. This is what the globalization has provided Indians through their emergence. Conclusion. To conclude, we can call globalization as a slow spreading risk factor that has covered almost the entire country, which is a severity with some positivity, having a generalized knowledge of the culture throughout the world. and happening and incidents globally. Still, the major negative impacts are quite alarming of our country. Hence, we need to more very conservative testing. So, I hope you have understood all this thing. If you have any type of doubt, you can ask in comment section. Okay, you can ask uh, in live session also. Thank you very much.